Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the graveyard. My name is Paul. Thanks for joining me tonight. How's it going with everybody? Can you hear me okay? Give me a thumbs up or something. Can you hear me all right? Hey, Neil, how you doing, buddy? Mickey's Big Boy in hand, old school adult beverage. Excellent. Kuda's Diecast Customs. Grizz is here. Rye Guy's here. Hey, Carl, my best friend in the world. Ricky Montalvo, Jim Devine, how you doing? Andre, how's it going, guys? It's so good to see you. Well, kinda. Oh man, we got a big night planned tonight. Bill Disk, how you doing, brother? Got my adult beverage here also. Matter of fact, I think I'll go ahead and open it. Randy, how's it going, brother? Wow, what a good night. Lawrence, how you doing? Thank you. My buddy Carl. Looking forward to seeing you as soon as possible, buddy. Cool Wheels, how you doing, brother? Old Milwaukee, hey, you know, what's the best kind of beer, right? The one in your hand. There you go. For my friend Carl, it's Mountain Dew. Hey, Ed, how you doing? Andrew, all the way from Switzerland. How you doing, buddy? Wow. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Randy, how's it going, brother? Wow, what a good night. This is going to be great. Yeah, I like the Blue Moon beverage also, brother. My favorite is German beer overall and everything. But we got a really good night planned. It's going to be a lot of questions and answers. We've got a bunch of projects coming up. I see you, Randy. Randy Helsel. Good to see you, buddy. Thomas, how you doing? All the way from Canada. Neil's out there out in Vancouver. Go Bear, how you doing? Michael Barnett, hello. How you doing, buddy? Ed Ostrander out at Grumpy's Garage. He does some nice work, and I can't wait for him to start sharing it with the public. This is fantastic. Well, I'm still stuck in my hotel room in Virginia Beach. The waves have been really, really bad out there in the ocean where I'm working. So we've been out at least the past 2 days, and probably for the next 2 days. They got that big storm coming on the East Coast tomorrow. They're expecting ice and snow and heavy winds and everything. But, yeah, this is pretty wild. If you were here for my first live broadcast, I'm hoping you noticed the difference between what I had then and what I have now. Excuse me. I've been doing a lot of studying on YouTube about the OBS live software system. I got a wonderful camera for a Christmas present from my friend Carl, which is working excellent. The other day I went out and got me a new microphone, so hopefully you can hear me okay. It's not too low or anything. Yeah, like I said, I've been doing a lot of studying on this OBS software and trying to experiment with some things, and as you can see, I think the results are pretty good, so it's going to be a real cool night. Everybody saying hi to each other. Wow. So we got a bunch of things coming up here. We'll be able to shoot some questions, have some questions. Hopefully we can give you some answers or something like that. We've got all kinds of other projects going on that I want to introduce you to. We've got some build challenges that I want to up-to-date you on that, and it's going to be a lot of fun. There we go. Cool Wheels, thank you, brother. Loud and clear. Excellent. Wow. All right. Thanks, Andrew. Like I said, it's been a lot of studying and a lot of working around with the program and everything, but I'll tell you what, I'm having an absolute ball. I'd like to maybe get this to where once I get back home that I'll do this at least twice a month, at least once a month, and it depends on my work schedule and everything else. There's Brad from Full Custom Diecast Garage. Welcome, brother. Where's everybody from? Can you type that on there? Where are you from? I'm from Fort Walton Beach, Florida, but currently working up in the Virginia Beach area. Let's see where you're all from. You know, while we're at it, let's go ahead and take a drink of adult beverage. If you don't drink beer or whatever, your soda, your sweet tea, whatever you drink, cheers. Format's working pretty good, I think. Let's see. British Columbia, Montgomery, New York. Yeah, Ryan knows that I used to live in that area when I was stationed at West Point. Thomas, Alberta, Canada. Michael Barnett, Tyler, Texas. Fort Wayne, Indiana for Brad. Akron, Ohio, Randy. Newark, Delaware. Yep, Bill Disk. We got some cool stuff coming up there. Wichita, Kansas for Andre. Sammy, welcome from New Jersey. Excellent. Andrews is from Canada, but he lives in Switzerland with his lovely wife, Petra. Beautiful, beautiful over there. Scott City, Missouri for Lawrence. Wow. The frozen waste of Southwest Michigan. Yes, I've been there many times. My buddy Carl up there north of South Bend, Indiana, actually across on the Michigan border. Mays Landing, New Jersey. Sammy, some of my family members lived in that area. They live around Salem and some other places there. Ed of Chambersburg, Pennsylvania. That's where the big car show is. Brian Free, welcome, brother. Speedy recovery to you, brother. I know you've been down for a while, but I'm glad to see you here. It was good talking to you earlier today. Monticello, Minnesota. Cool wheels. Keith, you're an hour away from Pittsburgh. Grizz is from that area, too. He's from Donora, Pennsylvania, which I believe is southeast of Pittsburgh. Wow. Monticello, Minnesota. Right, I was thinking MN. Yeah, Minnesota. Sammy up by Atlantic City. That's excellent. But thank you all so much for showing up. Wow. All right, well, let's get started with some things going on here. Pardon me. I drink beer fast and start to burp a little bit, so I apologize. Let's see. Where should we start? Let's go ahead and ask some questions. Go ahead and type your questions into the comments there, and let's see what we can answer for you to help you along with your diecast hobby. Yeah, the weather's been pretty crappy up here in Virginia Beach. I mean, it hasn't been raining yet, but it will. It's going to be pretty wild. Canastota, New York. John. Canastota. Well, I'm trying. What is that near, buddy? Hey, Joe. Welcome. Welcome to see you, buddy. Joe C is in the house. Like I said, we got so many things to go over. Hey, Vince Scott. Vince Scott's in the house from Second Chance Redlines. What a treat. We got Joe C from Chaotic Customs, and I know that Luke is in the house. We're going to be talking about them a little bit later. But welcome to everybody. This is fantastic. While we're at it, let's go ahead and have a beverage, all right? Anytime you see the beer mug, whatever you're drinking, if you're drinking soda, if you're drinking water, coffee, whatever, some people are at work watching this. But when you see this symbol, go ahead, raise your drink, and let's have a drink together. Oh, man, that's fun. All right, what do we got here? East of Syracuse. John, I grew up in a small town north of Syracuse called Oswego. And that's where I spent my first 18 years until I joined the service and then started traveling all over the world. But yes, like Utica, Rome area and around that area, yes. What a beautiful. What do we got here? My God, I'm trying to read. Gary Shorter, he's in the house. Shorter's Diecast. Guys, you're obviously here because of the Diecast cars. If you get a chance, go to Shorter's Diecast on YouTube. Show some Diecast love, okay? He makes some wonderful, wonderful NASCAR-type replicas and race cars and stuff like that. That's his specialty. But check out Shorter's Diecast, all right? He's got some really cool stuff to offer, and his builds are getting better and better and better. Really good stuff. So check out Shorter's Diecast. Welcome, Gary. We got Kuda's Diecast Customs in the house. I've kind of taken Cole under my wing a little bit, but I know he's getting help from other folks too. But Kuda's page is fantastic. He does a lot of really cool builds. Check out Kuda's Diecast Customs. Andrew is here from Maple Leaf Customs, and he is the first guest horseman for the 4 Horsemen builds for the month of January. And the theme for that build is military. Now remember, when you're doing the 4 Horsemen build, okay, the first month, again, is military. The vehicle is a dairy delivery. Doesn't matter what dairy delivery truck, but do the dairy delivery. And then, excuse me, the theme is military. You can do Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines, Space Force. You can do POW, MIA. You can do Veterans Administration, Wounded Warrior, anything associated with the military, disabled American veterans, American Legion, anybody who supports the military like that, that's your theme right there, and it's going to be a great build. Make sure you send your glamour shots, okay? It's going to be fantastic. But check out 4 Horsemen Diecast for the build schedule 2022. It gives you a breakdown of every single month, and it lets you know what build is coming up. Now, builds are due on the last day of the month. And if you got videos, they're posted by 6 a.m. Eastern, the last day of the month. Okay? Let's see. Rudy's Drive-In. Yes, John, absolutely. Yeah, they just closed down for the season here before Christmas or right before Thanksgiving or something like that. Gary, you're welcome, brother. Well-deserved, too. Let's see. Michael Barnett, cheers. Brad, Full Custom Diecast Garage. Brad does some great builds, guys. You really need to check him out. Now, Brad also does some 3D printing. You might want to ask him about that if you get some time. Vince Scott, again, is in the house from Second Chance Redlines. He has 3D stuff printed from Bearcat 3D Designs, who's only doing wholesale now through Vince. So to get Grizz's great products, you need to go through Second Chance Redlines. And while we're talking about Second Chance Redlines, okay, check out his website at Second Chance or scredlines.com. And anything you buy when you go to checkout, if you use the code DGY10, you'll get 10% off anything you purchase from Second Chance Redlines, okay? Now, I'll tell you, this guy is a diecast, not a diecast, he's diecast too, but a decal guru, okay? He is one of the best in the business, all right? Look at some of the stuff he has to offer here. They've got that beautiful retro flame paint. If you like the Spectre flame paint, you're going to love retro flame paint. They also have a complete line of glass for cars. I believe there's at least 140 or 144 different kinds of glass for historic Redlines. He's got all kinds of hoods that he's making, and the selection of those is getting larger and larger all the time. Plus, down in the very right-hand corner on the bottom, over 1,200 different decals available for different models of cars. So check out Second Chance Redlines, and again, use that code DGY10 to get 10% off your order, all right? When I can print my own decals. I've got white toner capability and everything, but I'll tell you, Vince is an expert, all right? All his stuff lines up. It's beautiful, and I'll tell you, he stands behind what he sells, all right? 110%. He's a great guy to work with, and he will get you what you need. Now, you can also order custom decals from Vince. So if you got like a one-off, or you want to do 4 or 5 decals or 10 decals or more, Vince can do them for you. Now, there's a certain way that, if he's got a car that is like a 55 gasser or a bone shaker or a 83 Silverado truck or a 67 Camaro, he's got those templates, so there's no problem there. But if you got something different and really obscure, okay, then there's a special way that he has to have photos of the car from the sides, from the top. He has to have measurements and everything. And there's a form on the website that you can fill out. Now, in one of my upcoming videos, I'm going to be doing a spread on Vince's decals, how to apply decals, etc. But I'm also going to highlight how to take those photographs, how to fill out that form, and how to get Vince the proper information he needs to make your custom look excellent. Okay? So check out Second Chance Redlines when you get a chance. It's a fantastic product. Okay, what do we got here? Okay. Trying to catch up here. Charles Diecast Garage. No, it's not a problem, brother. You're not late. You're here. That's all that matters. And while you're here, Charles, let's have a beverage, okay? Cheers. Oh, man, this is a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying this. Okay. Luke from Chaotic Customs. Speaking of, while we're doing that, the other day I got a video challenge from Luke at Chaotic Customs, okay? And unfortunately, for whatever reason, I kept fumbling up the small video that he sent me that I was going to broadcast tonight. But Luke has issued a challenge, okay? And Luke is challenging me to do this build. So I says, I want to open it up to the public here. And what I'm calling it is Luke's Run What You Brung Challenge. Luke is only 9 years old, and if you get a chance, I've got a video posted for this on the YouTube channel. So check out Luke's challenge, okay? But here's the cool part. The build for this is going to be due the end of March. Now, there's 2 different categories. There's 15 years old and below, and that's, of course, with parents' permission, because this channel is not really geared towards children. But with your parents' permission, and some people are helping their child do this, we're going to have 2 categories, 15 and below and 16 and above. Now, there's going to be some pretty cool prizes for this, and it's going to be absolutely awesome. Now, Joe at Chaotic Customs, all right, he has offered a $100 prize that will go towards first place, and this will be by vote of the public on the YouTube page when we do the recap video. So if you're 15 and below, put in the comments on that video your intent to play the game. Now, you've got till the very end of March, so you've got the rest of January, you've got all of February, and you've got all of March, all right? So it's a really good thing. Now, if you're 16 and above, there's going to be a really cool prize, and I'll announce that at a later date, but it'll be something really worthwhile. The only stipulation is you have to use the Mini Cooper that you see on the screen right there. Excuse me. And that's stipulated in the video. The build has to be done by the end of March, and if you have a YouTube page, go ahead and make a video of it. If you don't have a YouTube page, then send a glamour shot to the web address or the email address in the video, okay? Which is my web address or my email address. So go ahead and send that in. But you can build any kind of car you want with the Mini Cooper. You can build a gasser. You can build a lowrider. You can build post-apocalyptic. You can build anything you want as long as you use the Mini Cooper, all right? Now, for anybody participating, at least the adults anyways, I encourage you when you're done to give your car to send it to Luke, all right? Is my way of saying, okay, yeah, I'm going to send my car to Luke when it's done. All right. So send your car if you can, if you want to. It's not mandatory, to Luke. Now it's going to be a really fun build, and like I said, first place for 15 and below is going to be $100. How can you beat that? Encourage your children, your grandchildren, sons and daughters, grandsons, granddaughters. It doesn't matter. Okay, 15 and below. Get them building. Get them in the fun. This is going to be great. What do we got here? Simple Customs by Eddie. Eddie, how you doing, brother? Welcome back. Let's see. Yeah, Luke definitely has let his shotgun mouth overload his hummingbird butt. All right? But you know what? Kids got balls. All right? Kids got balls. You got to watch the video. It's really cool. It's funny. And it's going to be a really good time here. Yeah, the casting should be available on eBay and places like that. So, and it's a really, I don't say a cheap casting, but it's very low price. So you should be able to get them with no problem. Let's see. Well, Charles, like I said, they're available on eBay and like that. So you can definitely go to that and order some of these Mini Coopers. All right. Let's see. Did you hear that, Neil? Luke says, lace your boots up, Neil. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, sure thing, Cole. I went on eBay and I found tons of them on there. And a lot of them are like buy it now and stuff like that. But, yeah, that Mini Cooper is super easy to get. So, like I said, you got 2.5 months to get this thing done. All right. So who's got some questions? Let's see some questions up here. Trying to... Brian Free says 90% of his customs have second chance redline decals. Yeah, Brian, I'll tell you what, like I said, Vince does some fantastic stuff. He does some fantastic work. And I have purchased some of your customs, and I've got them in my display case. And I'll tell you, folks, Brian Free does some wonderful customs, okay? Check out his YouTube page. He needs to start filming more, Brian, okay? But he's been down a little bit lately with being sick and ill. But he's doing a lot better. But hopefully he'll be able to put up some more videos because his customs are absolutely incredible. What do we got here? Gearhead looking for the 164 General Lee wheels. There is a Johnny Lightning car, Gearhead, and God, I can't remember the exact name of it, but in my video for the Spectre Flame General Lee, I tell you exactly where I get those wheels for that General Lee build that I did with the Spectre Flame paint. And that's where you can get the wheels for those. You can find them on eBay with no issues. All right. Rising and or lowering cars tips. If you're raising a car, you would have to bring the axle and the wheels down. That's going to raise your car up in the air. If you're lowering a car, you're going to have to cut a groove in the body, and you're going to have to is it right? To lower a car, the closer it is to the body, the lower it's going to sit. To raise the car, the lower it sits in the base will raise the car. Okay, if that makes sense. Okay, that's a really good question, brother. Okay, yeah, Gearhead, like I said, if you got any issues, brother, if you can't find it, let me know. I'll help you find it. All right? Let's see, Neil. Sounds like there's a lot of trash talking going on. What kind of ventilation set do you have when you are painting cars? William, when I paint cars, I've got a portable unit that I have, but I also built a brand new system for myself that's got an inline fan that pumps the paint fumes and the dust up into the attic. Okay, and I'm probably going to modify it, but I may do a video on how to build your own paint booth. But it's pretty cool. I'd show you pictures of it, but I don't have anything right now because, again, I'm working up in Virginia Beach. Let's see. What else? What else? What else? My goodness. Yeah, if you and I forgot to, thanks, Grizz. If you're looking for these 1/64 scale wheels for the General Lee, check with Vince at Second Chance Red Lines, okay? And they can get those 3D printed. It'll probably be a little bit cheaper too. All right. So check out with Vince at Second Chance Red Lines, and he'll be able to get you a good deal on some of those wheels. Okay. Really good chance here. All right. Guess what time it is? It's time for a beverage. So let's go ahead and have some more. That one's gone. All right. There we go. How we doing? I think. You think they're mad that a kid is going to whoop on them. Well, you know what? Let's see what Luke can do for sure. I mean, he's definitely got his heart in the right place, and it's going to be fun. Kudas Diecast Customs asked me what is my favorite car overall. Well, I'm going to have to say probably I got a couple. 55 Gasser is one of my favorites. The TNT Bird, the original Spoilers Red Line, that's one of the first cars I ever had. But I absolutely love the Spoilers series when it comes to Red Lines. All right. And I've got a bunch of giveaways I've got coming up here, so stay tuned for that. And if you're not subscribed to the page, please do, because it really helps me out. Let's see, Carl, have you... My friend Carl says, have you heard that car axles are made of piano wire? Is it better to reuse it, or do you ever replace? When I make the cars, there is a wire by K&S. It's a hobby brand, and you can usually get it off of Hobby Lobby or any of the hobby stores like that, and it's .020 piano wire, and that's exactly what it says on the back of the package. All right, you can cut it the length, and you can squeeze the ends of it after you get your rims on and put your wheels on that way. And I've demonstrated that in several of my videos. That's a really good question, Carl. Let's see. Eddie. Okay, great. Thank you, brother. Eric North. Oh, my gosh. Are we ever going back to Kuwait? You know what? Is my friend Eric would say, show me the money. Show me the money, right? Oh, my gosh. We'll definitely have to catch up, buddy. I've just been so stupid busy lately. As I said before, I'm stuck up in Virginia Beach doing a job here, but we've been on hold for a few days because of the nasty weather, and we're going to be down for a couple more days, too, because of the high waves and high wind and the snow and ice and stuff like that. Yeah, volume is definitely a lot better tonight, Andrew. Thank you. I got me a new microphone, and it works out fantastic. Arturo, what do you think of the project of this thing? Using a modern Roger Dodger since 68 series and retro paint to make it look like it did in 1975. It's definitely a cool idea. I mean, a lot of people like the Roger Dodger. I think it's a great car. I really don't care for the big oversized engine they put in the thing, but I've got a video out on one of the restorations I've done on a Roger Dodger. But that would definitely be a good build. Good to see you too, Eric. I see here. Oh my gosh, Hobby Lobby has the brass tubes right next to the .020 wire. Yes, they do, Randy. The only thing is when you use Hobby Lobby, they charge an arm and a leg for stuff. Now, don't get me wrong. They've got a good selection of hobby items for the diecast community and like that. But when you're, they charge too much. We'll call it what it is, okay? When you can buy a package of, let's say, cotton swabs, the modeling swabs, real fine points and like that, for a package of, say, 25 for like $5 or $6, and you can buy off of Amazon a pack of 100 for $6. Highway robbery. That's what I got to say about that. Oh man, Charles, I'll tell you what. That's a really good thing. He says he just found out the spoiler on the car that he stripped was plastic, and now it's melted. I did that before with a dairy delivery from Jada. I was actually making a, it was a dairy delivery, and I was doing the Punisher, red, white, and blue Punisher. And I stripped it all down and got it all apart and put it in the paint stripper. And the two little grills in the front of this Jada dairy delivery was plastic. And they just turned to goo. All right, and I mean, I had to get another one to put these things in there, but yeah, I was so angry with that. That absolutely sucked. Oh, Charles, thank you. Yeah, the Roger Dodger. I mean, that was a really good restoration on that one there. And I did another Roger Dodger version for the Four Horsemen that we did. That was a really good build too. Let's see. Yep, a lot of still a lot of smack talking going on with the Diecast challenge from Luke. All right, a lot of bantering going back and forth. Neil, I think you definitely need to enter that and show the young man what side of the custom world he's on. Okay, right, guy. We need to do a Ghost Flame Zamac challenge. That's a pretty good idea. That is actually a really good idea, Ryan. We'll talk about that. That's really cool. Besides eBay, where can I find axles for Hot Wheels Twin Mill? Check with Vince at Second Chance Redlines. You may want to go, well, and here again, the same thing, eBay. Buy a junker car or a couple of junker cars. You can get the axles out of those. Now, some of the axles in the those cars there, it's not ones you can take out, if that makes sense. Okay, they're kind of pinned in place. I hate those, because if they're broke, they're broke. It's really hard to replace them. I mean, you can do it, but it's it's wild. Yeah, Gearhead. Not overdone flames, though. Ghost flames. They got to be so subtle you almost can't see them. All right, so that's what we mean. Now, there was a Ghost Flame challenge we did on the Four Horsemen about a year or so ago. And it was with a Gas Monkey Garage Corvette, I think is what we used. And that was a lot of fun. And check out the Ghost Flames. I did that, and I wound up sending the car to Gary Tasker over in Scotland because I did a drawing for my Patreon page, and that was a lot of fun. But check out that build for the Four Horsemen, the Gas Monkey Garage Ghost Flames. That was really cool. Arturo, using a bone shaker is really a cool idea. Now, the only thing is we normally put that schedule out almost a year in advance. That way there, for Four Horsemen, of course, there was, each guy would pick out 3 different cars and the themes, and every horseman has a month that they build. Now, recently we just lost Brian at Diecast Outcast. He was our latest horseman. He had to back out due to life getting in the way, unfortunately. It was the same thing from Jeff at 164 Revival. He just had too much on his plate and couldn't really dedicate the time necessary to make the really cool builds. But we'll take care of that in the future. So now we're having a guest horseman. But the schedule for that is at 4 Horsemen Diecast on YouTube. And you can check out the schedule there. Go to there, look at the videos, and the 2022 schedule's there. It spells out every single car, what the theme is, etc. And if you got questions, you can get back a hold of one of us, and we'll be able to answer it for you. That's a really, really good question. Let's see. John Sellers, U.S. modes for the Redline cars are pinched in. Yeah, some of them are, John, and that's the ones I'm talking about. They're a real pain in the butt. Vince Scott at Second Chance Redline says that he has bearings. He'll get them put up. It's a brand new item for the store, but he'll get those posted up, and you can buy the replacement bearings for your Redline restorations. He's got a ton of stuff, like I said. He's got the hoods, which Redline Shop doesn't carry anymore. Again, life gets in the way. Vince has got a whole ton of the windshields for your Redline cars, and he's got all the replacement decals for all your old builds and stuff like that. Plus, he's got the retro flame paints now. A lot of good stuff there at Second Chance Redline, so please check it out. Randy says, have you seen the oversized Hot Wheels that they have now? What do you think? Not my cup of tea, brother. I'm sure that if you were doing a specialty build or something like that, it would probably be pretty cool, but not my cup of tea. You know what? Speaking of cup of tea, it's time for a beverage. Yeah, good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, let's see. Wow, trying to go through. Ed Ostrander says, I want to thank all the vets in here and thanks for their service. Ed is a combat veteran also. And my friend, cheers to you and thank you for your service. Mr. Rye Guy, you're a veteran too. If you're a veteran, go ahead and speak up, please, right now. Tell us what service you were in, please. I definitely would like to see that. You know, I mean, even if you were in the Navy, all right? So let me see where you're from. And yeah, what service you were in? What did you do? I was in the Army, and I was EOD, which stands for Explosive Ordnance Disposal, and I did that until I retired at 20 years, and I've been doing that in the civilian community as a UXO technician, which is unexploded ordnance, and I've been doing that for another 22 years. So I've got over 42 years experience being in bomb disposal. Let's see. Go Bear, retired Air Force. God bless you, sister. Thank you for your service so much. If you get a chance, go to Go Bear's Diecast Workshop. She has an awesome web page there on YouTube. Check out her YouTube page. She's got a lot of really cool builds. And she also is the guest horseman for the month of May. All right? So check out Go Bear's Diecast Workshop and please subscribe. Show that Diecast love. Let's see. Gary Kellogg, 13 Bravo. 13 Bravo. That's, God, it's something to do real close to infantry. Please help me out there, Gary. Let's see. Lawrence, combat engineer. God bless you, brother. God bless you. All right. Neil's brother is in the Canadian Air Force. Grandfather's retired and was part of World War II. God bless your family, brother. Chaotic Customs, submarine hatch gunner. Way to go, Joe. Way to go. Rye Guy, U.S. Army 82nd Airborne. God bless you, my friend. Cheers. Yeah, I'll tell you, I can't wait for the Walmarts and stuff like that, and where they start getting their stock back in place. Ed Ostrander, 8 years in the Army, recovery specialist. You and I have talked about this before, okay? And for what you did, God bless you, brother. Michael Barnett, Navy. USS Kitty Hawk, God bless. Gary was the artillery, okay. Let's see. Conventional machinist mate, wow. Spent time in Japan. That's one of the places I didn't really get to go and enjoy. I was in Korea for a year, and then I went back later as a civilian and was doing some UXO contracts up on the DMZ up there. And we were doing some demining because they were going to put in some roads, and they were through areas. They had mines, so we had to go take care of those. Ed was a 63 Bravo. Yeah, they keep changing the damn MOSs, which is the title of your job in the services. And yeah, they keep changing them. Like when I was a 55 Delta, and now it's like a 98 Delta or something like that. I don't know why the hell they change stuff, but hey, it is what it is, right? Cole, yeah. Thank you, brother. Cole says, thank you for your service. All right, well, let's get on. We've had a lot of stuff here. Let's go ahead and talk about some things. Let's see. Let's talk about Flitz, all right? Flitz is a fantastic product, okay? I use Flitz all the time. I also had Blue Magic Metal Polish Cream. Very good product, all right? Then I started using Flitz. Flitz to me seemed to be a little bit more versatile. Besides doing the metal bodies and polishing them up and like that, you can also use the Flitz to polish your plastic and a whole bunch of other odds and ends. Now check out the link that you see there. It's in the description, all right? Copy that link, paste it to your web browser, go to the Flitz website. Now you've got to use this link, okay, that I'm showing you on the screen. It's in the description. And then if you use the code Graveyard at checkoff, you'll get 20% off everything on the Flitz website, okay? 20% off everything. And they don't only just have this polishing cream. They've got gun cleaning kits. They've got other different types of cleaners and polishes and things like that. Check out what they got. Their supply of different stuff is endless, okay? Check out the Flitz website. They got some great products there, okay? Now, let's go into some cool stuff here. I've got a special edition 55 Gasser coming out. It'll be in the spring because once I get back home from this job in Virginia Beach, I've got some other cars that I've got promised to folks, and I want to get all that stuff off my plate first, all right? But anyways, what I got coming out here is this 55 Gasser. Now, I had one before, and everything you see that's blue is in green. This one's going to be blue, and I'm also going to have some other cars with that also. But that 55 Gasser, that's a lot of fun. I mean, I can't wait to do this. And there'll also be a chase car with that one lucky person who purchases one of these cars will have a chance to win free that chase car. All right, so that's going to be a lot of fun there. What else do we got? Let's talk about Spray Gunner. Spray Gunner has a complete listing of airbrushes and air compressors and paints and everything that you could use for your die-cast hobby. All right. I've got a couple of their new 2D air compressors. I've got one without the tank, and I've got one with a tank. And we're going to do a comparison on that, but I'm going to do a demonstration for you and do a review on those compressors. Excuse me. Now, the prices of the compressors are incredibly reasonable, and Spray Gunner stands behind what they sell. All right? They've got a great product and a lot of great things. Now, check this out. I'm doing these cars for Spray Gunner, and this is just the decal layout that Vince at Second Chance Redlines put together. I gave him a rough idea what I wanted. This is what we came up with. Now, the car is not going to be painted gray, all right? This is just to display the decals. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be demonstrating the Createx colors, the Candy 2.0 paint system. And they've got the blood red and the tequila yellow and the Caribbean blue and a whole poison ivy green. They got a whole bunch of colors that we're going to be spraying these cars with. And I'm going to show you what the decals look like. Now, these are all white toner decals. So it's going to look different in every single car. And we're going to do some color combinations too, like tequila yellow, maybe to orange to red, and then some other things. But this is going to be a fantastic build, and I'm going to demonstrate how to apply the Candy 2.0 colors. And again, they're all available from spraygunner.com, so please check out what they got to offer. And man, this is going to be a great build. Absolutely, I'm so looking forward to this. Now, I've got a bunch of other things coming up here too. Here you go. Ready for this? I'm going to be doing a 69 Camaro pace car. Now, they're not going to be convertibles. They're going to be hardtops. But these decals were made by Vince at Second Chance Redlines. Okay? We're going to be doing a series of this pace car here, and they'll be available on my webpage when I go to do it. I'm going to do a video on how I put it together so you can buy the decals, get one of these cars, and do this yourself if you wish. Okay? This is going to be fantastic. It's going to be a great build. I can't wait to do it. I'm still trying to decide whether I want to do white or do I want to do like a pearl white and kind of accent it a little bit. This is going to be really cool. All right. Let's go back to the main chat here. What do we got? My God. Yeah, Randy, the Walmarts are practically empty right now, but I've heard it from different authorities that they'll be coming soon. All right. Let's see. The gasser, Charles, is going to go for approximately $55. That includes shipping. Okay. It'll come on a custom card. It'll be autographed on the back. It's going to be a fantastic layout. All right. Ask anybody who got the last gasser, and people were still trying to get a hold of me, saying, "Oh, I want a gasser," you know. But there it is. Once they're gone, they're gone. So once they come out, you need to get on there and get them. All right. Let's see. Grizz says, I need a set in green. Which car is that, Grizz? Let's see. Brasso. Yeah. Brasso is good for the military. It's not good for the other stuff, unless you're doing brass, okay? Let's see. Kuda's Diecast Customs. Yeah, that pace car Camaro is going to be absolutely beautiful. I'm so excited to do that. That Camaro is going to be sweet. Definitely, Go Bear. Jacob, thank you. Thank you. He says, you're an awesome builder. Keep bringing the videos. You know what? I'm just a guy that loves to do this, and I have fun when I do the videos, and then I can show you what I do. Now, the best part about when I do these videos is that if I make a mistake, I'll tell you I made a mistake, so you don't do the same thing. So I say, hey, look, maybe if I do this. No, Paul already did this, okay? Don't do this. Things like that. Let's see. Rye Guy says, price for a diecast graveyard piece is totally worth it for the collector. A green 55 gasser, Grizz? Yeah, I can do one when I get some of this other stuff off my plate. Yeah, brother, I'll take care of you. Absolutely. Absolutely. Joe from Chaotic Customs. He bought one of the green 55 gassers. He was also the person who won the chase car. And it was actually a metallic green faded into a black. And it had the green metallic painted wheels on it and everything. Oh, man, it was beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I hated giving it away, but that's what I promised, you know. Let's see. Ed, got a question. Ed, I do have stickers, brother. I definitely have Diecast Graveyard stickers. And I'll be either posting them on my website or something. But when I do the Patreon custom giveaway for my Patreon subscribers, I'll be putting one of those stickers in your car. Here you go. Speaking of Patreon, here's the car I'm giving for my Patreon subscribers. Now, please note that the scrolling text there are current Patreon members. I was trying to do giveaways every month, but life kept getting in the way, and I just couldn't get it done, all right? So to thank my Patreon subscribers and anybody who signs up now, they will receive this car that you see on the screen right there. It's a 67 Chevy Chevelle, and this will be just for Patreon subscribers. It'll have a custom card, it'll be autographed on the back, and it'll have a special certificate of authenticity for Patreon subscribers. Now, if you want to subscribe to Patreon, I use the week or monthly dues to help buy my supplies, my paints, and other things that I don't get from my sponsors. All right? But I use that money for that purpose. I don't like go out, drinking. But yeah, check that out, please. And I sure could use your help as a Patreon member. And if you sign up, you'll get one of these cars also. Now, there will also be a random drawing, okay? I know that's a nasty word, but there'll be a random drawing for a couple of the different categories for the different tiers of subscribers on my Patreon page for a chance to win one of the chase cars, okay? Now, the guys like Ryan and Andre Triplett and Ed Ostrander, those guys are the top tier. Those are the Grim Reaper level tier, okay? They are going to get, besides this car, they are also going to get a chase car, all right? Because they pay for it, all right? They pay for it, definitely. And it's my way of saying thank you to you guys, all right? But you other guys are going to have a chance to win some too. Now, do me a favor. If you do sign up for the Patreon page, don't just sign up for the lowest tier, get the car, and quit. All right? That'd be pretty crappy. All right? But I sure could use your help on this. So please look at signing up for Patreon. And I'm also available, if you're a Patreon subscriber, I'm available to you for one-on-one conferencing to help you with your diecast. You'll also get to see my videos up to from a day to a couple weeks in advance. And I'm available to answer your questions. Also, my Patreon subscribers and Patreon subscribers only. I also print white toner decals. Not as good as Vince from Second Chance Redlines, but I print white toner decals. This is a service that I offer to my Patreon subscribers only. Okay? So I just can't do them for everybody. But think about it, please. All right? It'll be fantastic if you do. I could really use the help. All right, what do we got? Let's see. Yeah, Ryan. Woohoo. Yeah, you didn't know that. Now you do, buddy. You're going to get a chase car also. Let's see. Camaro is sweet. I think people are commenting on the Camaro long before I saw it. Okay, I'll bring the Camaro back, brother. Let's see here. Da-da-da-da-da. Camaro. All right, Neil, there it is. There's the Camaro pace car. That's the one I'm going to be doing later on in the spring. After I get the cars taken care of what I already owe people, because I've been stuck on this darn job. I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm working. I'm making money. I'm paying the bills. But it gets in the way of my damn hobby. Okay. And I got bills to pay, so I it's a job, and I do love my job. But when I get home, even when I went home for Christmas, I had Christmas Eve off, Christmas Day, and the day after Christmas. From that day on till New Year's, I worked at another job that was local to where I lived. I had New Year's Eve off, at nighttime. And then January 2nd, I drove all the way back to Virginia Beach from Fort Walton Beach to be up here to work the next day. So that was wild. Yeah, that Camaro pace car is going to be absolutely sweet. All right. And I'm still trying to think. I might want to do a chase car of that too. I'm thinking maybe either pearl white or possibly a metallic silver. That's going to be pretty damn awesome. So we'll definitely check that out. What do we got here? Paint scheme. Going the way of Boxman. No. Boxman does some beautiful, beautiful work. I wish I knew how he did half the stuff he does. The guy's fabulous. Does great. Jay's Diecast Customs in the house. Welcome, Jay. Let's see. Yeah, darn job there, Go Bear. Job keeps getting in the way. KC from Tasmania. God bless you, brother. Thanks for stopping in. It's got to be like 3:30 in the morning there or something. Tom from Caliber 50 Customs. Another fantastic builder, folks. Check out Caliber 50 Customs on YouTube. Tom does some beautiful, beautiful work. Show some diecast love. Gosh. Yeah, KC from Australia in the house. I'm sorry, Tasmania, isn't it? Is it Tasmania, brother? Please, I think it is Tasmania. But still, that's incredible. That's incredible. We got Andrew from one side of the world over there in Switzerland. We got all you guys in the States and East Coast, West Coast like that. And then you got KC all the way from Australia over there. This is incredible. Absolutely incredible. Wow. 1 p.m. in the afternoon. Yeah, but it's tomorrow, right? It's Sunday. Okay. Yeah, the international dateline thing. Wow. That's absolutely amazing. Incredible. I'm going to go back up and show the challenge from Luke again, okay? This young man, 9 years old, Luke, he called me out. Now, I've got a YouTube video for this build challenge, and I play the little video that Luke challenged me, basically calling me out, saying that I'm not ready for him, all right? So I put this challenge out to everyone. There's 2 different categories here, 15 and below and 16 and above. Consider the adult section. Now, anybody who participates in the 15 and below, be it somebody's son or daughter, or if it's their, oh my gosh, grandson or granddaughter, okay? Get them into doing this diecast stuff. First place for the young people, 15 and below, is $100, being put up by Chaotic Customs. Okay? So please, please, please check that out. All right? It's going to be a fantastic build, a fantastic challenge. You've got till the end of March to put it together. My goodness. Let's see. Also, down in the corner of the chat, there's a little square with a dollar sign in it. That's called Super Chat. If you want to buy your Uncle Paulie a beer, go there and do it, please. Let's see here. It's time for a beverage. So go ahead and grab your favorite beverage, be it beer or whatever, soda, coffee, water, whatever. Raise your drink and have a toast to everybody that's online right now. Oh, thank you. Goodness gracious. What a good time, huh? What do we got? Eddie's from South Carolina. Paco, thank you, brother. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Paco just signed up for Patreon. I can't thank you guys enough. Seriously. Gosh. Chaotic Customs bought Uncle Paulie a beer. Check what? I got something for you, brother. That's for you. It's a damn good looking girl too, isn't it? Excellent. Thank you. Thank you, Chaotic Customs, for the beer donation. Thank you so much, brother. Paco, thank you. Thank you so much, like I said, brother, and I look forward to doing many, many customs and stuff like that. Okay. Speaking of customs, all right, again, Vince from Second Chance Redlines has definitely working in conjunction with what he does. Here you go, folks. This is going to be awesome. Now, picture the card completely printed in black, but with holographic lettering, okay? It's going to come on a custom card. Excuse me. It's going to come on a custom card, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Jack Daniels themed cars in white and in gold. All right? This is going to be absolutely fantastic. Good. Yeah, these are going to be great. Now, this is the 55 Bel Air Gasser. Now, Vince from Second Chance Redlines, I showed him what I wanted. I sent him a layout. This is what he came up with. Now, all right, just to wet your whistle a little bit. Here you go. You ready? We got a 67 Camaro coming and an 83 Chevy Silverado. These will also be offered in the traditional Jack Daniels white. They also will come on a custom card, autographed in the back, with a holographic card in the front. All right, it'll see where it says Jack Daniels and all that stuff. I don't have a picture of it right now. I apologize, but you'll get to see that. This will be coming out in the spring also. What a fantastic time this one's going to be. Let's see here. All right. This is for Ryan on Super Chat. Thank you, brother. Thank you so much. Gosh, where do we go here? There we go. Yeah, Ryan did a Super Chat. Thank you, brother. Let's see. What do you think about powder coating cars? Okay. Thank you, Ryan. Cheers. Mike Golding, digging the live feeds. Yeah, I'm glad you're here tonight too, brother. Thank you. This is something new that I've been trying. I got a wonderful camera from my best friend in the world, Carl, for Christmas. And I consider him my brother. And he got me this camera because he always asks me, oh, what do you want for Christmas? I says, well, I could use this. Damn sure enough, he didn't deliver. All right. So I got that. And I'd heard people tell me that they said, oh, your voice is too low and I can't hear you in the feeds. Well, I went out and bought a new microphone when I got paid. So that's coming off a lot better too. And I got this Yeti X Pro. And it's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. It's super heavy. It's a really good thing. Let's see. Caliber 50 Customs doing his giveaway build while you're here. Okay, well, sorry if I'm interrupting that, brother. What do I think about the powder coating? We already talked about that. Powder coating. I would love to learn how to do it because there's a lot of really cool stuff available for people that are powder coating. My wife owns a sign shop, so if I have to have something that's a little bit complex or whatever like that, she helps me out when I ask for it. So that's really cool. Let's see. Brad at Full Custom Diecast Garage. Does Luke have a YouTube channel? I don't think they have a YouTube channel, brother, but they do have a Facebook page, and it's called Chaotic Customs with a K. All right? Oh, Go Bear, you have a Yeti microphone as well. I had the Snowball. I still have it. It's a $39 microphone. I bought this Yeti, and oh my gosh, what an incredible difference. Incredible difference. Good stuff. Definitely good stuff. All right. Does anybody, let's see, here we go. Does anybody have any questions? Any other questions I can answer for you, please? Let's see the questions. That's what we're kind of here for, is to answer questions. But while we're waiting for those questions, let's have a beverage. Yay! Let's have a beverage. Cheers to everybody who's here on the live broadcast. Gosh, this is so much fun. Good stuff. Good stuff. What do we got here? Ryan says, Mickey's Big Boy told me to do this. Ryan, I don't know if you knew this, okay? Mickey's Big Boy, or Big Mouth, it was called. Comes in a green bottle, looks like a barrel, all right? My friend used to work in Baltimore at the brewery that made Mickey's, okay? Now, here's a true fact, all right? And I apologize ahead of time if I offend anyone. Colt 45 malt liquor. Normally, gosh, how do I put this without pissing anybody off? Billy D. Williams represented the brand for quite a while, doing the commercials and stuff like that. It was a beer or malt liquor, whatever, that was associated more with African Americans, okay? At noon, because white people tended not to drink Colt 45. At noon, they would switch the line for lunchtime, and at 1 o'clock, Colt 45 malt liquor then became Mickey's Big Mouth. Same beverage, different packaging. True story. Okay? Pretty wild. How do you make custom cards? Bill, there is a video that I did a while back that shows how I make custom cards. All right? Check that out, please. There's just go into the links for the videos. Scroll down. It's under the how-to section if you go on the playlist. And there's also a follow-up video to it that answers a lot of questions that people asked. So if you look at the video and have any other questions, I'm happy to answer it for you, brother. It's my pleasure. Let's see. Yeah, the Yeti microphones, Go Bear, are really nice. They work really well. It's incredible. Neil says the Jack Daniels cars look sweet. Yes, they do, brother, and I can't wait to do them. They're going to be incredible. Going to be incredible. Let's see. Randy says cheers. Cheers, brother. My pleasure. Paco, as a start my journey to try to do custom cars, what should be the primary tools you need? Paco, I've been airbrushing for well over 35 years. I used to freelance for Airbrush Action magazine, and I worked in an airbrush shop when I was in the military, stationed in Fort Walton Beach. I was stationed at Eglin Air Force Base. And in the evenings, I would go down to the strip, and I would paint T-shirts for tourists. But I also did a lot of custom work, too. Some of the biggest things I say, and I'm getting ready, Paco, to come out with a video that shows you exactly where I get all my supplies. From when you drill the car apart, what's the first thing you use when you drill a car apart, okay? Sometimes you use an automatic center punch. Where do I get that? Where do you get the drill bits, or what size drill bits, and then where can you get them? Once you do that, you got to file the post down. So again, where do you get the files, etc., etc. And I just go through all that stuff. What do I use to strip the paint? What do I use to clean the car when it's out of the stripper? How do I polish the car up? What do I use? Where do I get it? Everything like that is going to be explained in this video, and it's going to be short and generic. So if you have any more questions after that, go ahead and ask, okay? And I'll be happy to answer them for you. But I'll be coming out with that video in the very near future. Let's see. You ever customize the front suspension on a 55 gasser? There's too much metal and would look better if it was shaved down. Jeff, I completely agree with you. I think that the 55 gassers that Mattel put out, you got that big tooth of metal sticking out of the front there, and it completely takes away from it. Now, there's some folks that have the 3D printing that make those suspensions and stuff like that. But the one thing you have to remember is if you're going to do a car like that and you're going to use that 3D suspension, that car is going to be for display purposes only. You're not going to be able to race it down the track or anything, or if you do, it'll break. Okay? But I completely agree with you. I think that it looks ugly as hell. And there's a few videos out there, and one of the ones I can think of offhand is one by my buddy Xavier at Diecast Show Customs. He shows how to cut that thing off and how to do a really nice suspension. Some really good stuff there. But I plan on doing a video on something like that in the future for sure. Very good question, brother. Carl. Yeah, Carl Woodrich there. He was at the airbrush getaways with me, and I was teaching him how to airbrush. This is back in, here you go, Carl, 1993, May of 1993. That's where I met you for the first time, and I met my wife, Renee, who was a student in the sign painting class as I was teaching the t-shirt painting class. All right, so that's where I met Carl, and I met Renee at the same time, my wife, and I wound up marrying Renee, and Carl became pretty much my brother, the brother I should have had anyways. And I love Carl. I love his wife Annette. They are family, period. Family is not blood. Family is heart. All right? Cheers to family. Okay? Cheer. You know, you can't pick your blood relatives, but you can definitely pick your friends. All right? Let's see. Have they changed the citrus strip? It looks different. Go Bear, yes, they have. Apparently, they have taken one of the chemicals out of the paint strippers to include the aircraft stripper, which was like the best thing on the market, except for the fumes. All right? Yeah, they changed the formula. Apparently, I guess somebody's kid was eating it like Tide Pods or something. I don't know the story. I just made that up. All right? but they took the chemical out of there because I guess it was very, very harmful. The fumes like ate up your liver or something. Again, I just made that up. I don't know, but yes, the formula is different. But it's different with all the paint strippers in the United States. Let's see. Your gasser should be waiting for you when you get home. Tom, thank you. Tom, my buddy at Caliber 50 Customs, made me a gasser. I love gassers, okay? And he made one and made the video of it, and it's going to go right in my display cabinet when I get home. I got 2 display cabinets for Christmas from my wife. She knows. Oh, here you go. Here you go. Check this out. This is also a Christmas present. Here you go. All right? Hot Wheels pajamas. Huh? Hot Wheels pajamas. I got those for Christmas too. Oh my gosh, yeah, I had an awesome Christmas. I got a advent calendar for my daughter full of Hot Wheels stuff. Gosh, I got a ton of stuff. I got a drill press. I got a drill press I'm looking forward to messing with. I just haven't been home. I got all this cool stuff. I haven't been able to do anything with it. Let's see, Big A's Diecast. What's up, Diecast Graveyard? Glad I finally caught time to one of your live streams. I just got into customizing. I hope can learn as much as possible from you and many other great customizers here. Big A, absolutely. All right. The videos I put out are for you guys. So if you got things you want to see or whatever, put it in the comments. Okay. I make this stuff for you guys. I want to share with you what I've learned. And you need to see the other guys too. You need to see Go Bear. You need to see Caliber 50 Customs. You need to see Full Custom Diecast, Kuda Cole at Kuda's Diecast Customs. I know I'm forgetting some here, but I mean, you got KC over in Tasmania, Andrew from Maple Leaf Customs. Everybody has something different to offer, different specialties and like that. And there's a whole list of people here that do these diecast customs. I'm glad that you're here with me. I really do appreciate it, okay? But check out the others, my really good buddies. Keith at Outlaw Speed Shop. Xavier from Diecast Show Customs. There's so many people that do this, that have things to offer for you and your hobby. It's a lot of fun. It really, truly is. Michael says, you're talking about my pajamas. Nice pants. Simple Customs by Eddie. Hot pants. Yeah, they were. Love the jammies. Yeah, my family knows my where my heart is. I love doing these customs. And when I'm in the garage and I'm working on my cars, it's my happy place. You know, I've even got a shirt that says, I love my wife. It's in big letters. I love my wife. But it really says, I love it when my wife leaves me alone in the garage. Okay. But that's a lot of fun. Hey, you know what? It's time for a beverage. Let's have some more beverage. Or as my friend Carl would say, a cold frosty beverage. Right? He drinks sweet tea, Mountain Dew, Sprite, and a few other odds and ends. He doesn't drink, doesn't like it. Hey, that's okay. It doesn't matter, as long as you're having a good time. Oh, wow. I'm having a great time. Metal Mania, cool pajamas, yes. Yeah, like I said, I'm on the road working, you know, and it's my happy place. Nice and comfy. Goodness gracious. Wow. Well, we got 27 folks in here. Let's see. Randy, cheers, brother. Wow. So let's see what else we got here. Dun, 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 dun. Check out the super chat at the bottom of the chat page. There's a little square with a little dollar sign in it. If you want to buy your Uncle Paulie a beer, all right. This one's running low. I'm almost going to have to grab another one. What do we got? What do we got? Yeah, vodka. Oh, my. Big A says, yeah, there's a lot of great customizers. Tolly's Garage, Jakarta's work is out of the world. Yeah, those guys over in Malaysia, I mean, when they're doing all the customs and they're cutting out the doors and the hoods and all the other stuff, I love watching those guys work. And I'm going to be doing a few more specialty builds like that. Once I got a bunch of things on my plate right now that I've got to get cleared off my desk. Builds that I owe for people and stuff like that. I mean, I do a lot of restorations for people and a lot of customs and stuff. Plus, I've got customs that I've doing for people that I got to get them in the mail as soon as I get home. All kinds of stuff that I want to get done. Yeah, Ryan, how'd your boy do in the lacrosse tryouts? Ryan was talking to me earlier. Said he was on his way back from New England. His son was doing lacrosse tryouts. What we got here? Oh my goodness. So as I was showing earlier, these are my Patreon subscribers, and I couldn't do a lot of things without them. We just heard from Diecast Sheriff not too long ago. He's been missing in action for a while. God bless the Diecast Sheriff. He recently lost his wife, and I can't even imagine me losing my wife. I would be totally, completely devastated. But he's had time to heal and think about things, and he's back. Hopefully he'll be back with some builds here in the near future. But welcome back, Diecast Sheriff. God bless you, brother. Anyways, Patreon. Anybody who's a subscriber of my Patreon page is going to get that car right there. Okay? That car right there. It's going to be a custom 67 Chevelle, and it's going to be painted black like this, and it's going to have the decals as you see on there. It's going to come on a card, a special card, and you'll be getting that for free, and that's for my Patreon subscribers. So if you want to help Uncle Paulie out and subscribe to Patreon, please do. I use the monthly fees. Excuse me, please. I use the monthly fees to buy my supplies, stuff that I don't get from my sponsors. But everything you do definitely helps out. I'm also available for one-on-one conferencing. I'm there to answer your questions. I also only offer to my Patreon subscribers, I offer white toner decals. They're not as good as Vince from Second Chance Redlines, but I only offer this service to my Patreon subscribers. Now, I'll do the best I can to get them to you. I make no promises, but I will do my best to help you out. So if you get a chance, check out in the description the link for my Patreon page. Copy the link, paste it in your web browser, and check it out. If you can help out, there's several different tiers there from $3 a month up to $30 in different levels and stuff like that. So anything you can do to help is greatly, greatly appreciated, and I thank you so much. All right, another beverage. It's Saturday, and I'm not working tomorrow. Speaking of beverage, let's have a beverage. Cheers. Every time you see the beer mug, it's time for you to grab your beverage and share. Luke, are you drinking? Okay, not beer, of course, because it's for 21 and above. Adult beverage. Okay. Oh, goodness. Cool Wheels does the super chat. Thank you so much. This is for you, brother. Thank you. God, that girl's beautiful. But Cool Wheels, thank you, brother. This is for you. Let's see. In heaven there is no beer. That's why we drink it here. Yes, that is completely true. Thank you so much, brother, for the super chat. I really, truly appreciate it. Thank you, brother. Okay. Renegade Diecast, Les. Yeah. Guys that are on the Patreon page are going to get that card. Les, it's good to see you. I hope you had a good day, brother. How's the weather over there in Roanoke? Are you getting hit with those with the snow and the ice and stuff like that, because I know it's coming over to Virginia. There you go. Coming over to Virginia Beach, okay? So, yeah. How is it there, butter? Salud, amigo. Jeff Lightford asks, is there anybody who sells, or do you know anyone who sells centerline type rims? They're solid with no slots. I know exactly what you're talking about, brother. They used to be popular on gassers and stuff like that and other hot rods. Check with Vince at Second Chance Redlines. His 3D printer is Grizz from Bearcat 3D Designs. He does all the stuff for Vince, okay? Check with Vince at Second Chance Redlines. Here you go. There's the website. So if you get anything from Vince's page at Second Chance Redlines, when you go to check out, use the code DGY10, Diecast Graveyard 10, all right? Give you 10% off any sale you do. But check with Vince, get him an email, and I'm sure that he can get them made for you. And Grizz also has the ability to print the rubber tires also. Okay, so check that out, please. Okay, let's see. No, it's not a Foster's, brother. It's a Blue Moon. Belgian White Ale. There we go. All right. Caliber 50 Customs. Tom, got to get a Mini Cooper. But you got time to get it, but I've saw a ton of them on eBay. You also might be able to check with some of the people who do the big sales at on Facebook. All right, just reach out to some folks, show a picture of the car, says, does anybody have one of these? And I'm sure you'll get a lot of answers. Brian Free says he checks, he gets his wheels from some of the M2 cars. That's another good place to get them too. Dane Self, welcome, brother. It's good to see you, that you made it here. Oh my goodness. There is a big toy show next weekend at Panama City Beach, Florida. And it's being put on by Tim and Stormy Pattison at Florida Panhandle Hot Wheels Club. All right. And they're having a toy show there. So Sam Ed Wheels is going to be there. And it looks like, unfortunately, I'm going to miss that show because I'm up here in Virginia Beach working. I was hoping to be done early this week so I could make it. But Enrique is going to be there from Sam Ed Wheels. So if you see him and you're at the show, tell him Paul from Diecast Graveyard said to stop in and say hello. He's got a wonderful product. They got a whole bunch of new 4x4 wheels for your truck or your 4x4 diecast builds, your customs. And man, they look absolutely incredible. Plus, they're also coming out with gasser wheels. Those will be coming soon, but you know what? Not soon enough, because I make a ton of gassers, and I definitely could use those wheels. But check out with Enrique at the Panama City Beach Toy Show there with Tim and Stormy Pattison. Great people, great shows. Lee Allen from Nuclear Designs is going to be there, and he's got some specialty cars there. Plus, there's going to be a whole bunch of other vendors that are selling the toys and the Hot Wheels and the Matchbox cars and all that stuff. But check him out. They've got a lot of great stuff that's coming up for that show. All right? Let's see here. Back to the main chat. Let's see. I like Michelob Ultra, brother. It's just one of my favorites. But if I have a choice, I will drink Schneider Weiss, which is a German wheat beer out of Bavaria, mostly in the Munich area. And that's like my absolute favorite beer in the world. If I can get that anywhere, I'll buy it because I love it. Absolutely love it. Big A Diecast says he needs Lakers and 49ers decals. Now, as I was saying there, I do white toner decals for my Patreon subscribers. It's a service that I offer. So if by chance you happen to support me on the Patreon page, I do my best to get you the decals that you need. Now, just please remember that I do work on the road, which is where I'm at right now. I'm in my hotel room, all right? And I offer that service to my Patreon subscribers. I can definitely do that once I get back home, which hopefully I'll be able to get back home by next weekend. But again, the weather is really putting a damper on things up here. Cool Cat Customs, how you doing, brother? I'm glad that you made it. What do we got? Yeah, Gasser Wheels, brother. He's John. He's gonna be coming out with those soon. He showed me a picture, and I know I probably let the cat out of the bag. I don't know exactly when they will be here, but he's definitely going to be getting those and having those made for sure. Tom Ward, Iraq veteran. God bless you, brother. Army too. Danny, how you doing, bud? Danny Martinez, my buddy up there in New York City. Welcome. God, what a good guy. Danny is one of the sweetest people you ever want to meet in your life. Just a good, great, all-around guy, and he's a good friend. So cheers, Danny. Well, Bill Disk, do you have an IPA in your hand now? So, Tom, you were a cavalry scout. Incredible. God bless you, brother. Thanks for your service. Oh, more questions. I need questions. All right? That's what's keeping this thing going. We got 30 folks in the room right now. We need questions. Also, down in the bottom of the chat, there is a little square with a $sign in it. That's called Super Chat. Uncle Paulie needs beer. Okay? If you want to make a donation, great. Thank you so much. And it's cool that if you can do that. But check out the Super Chat down there. Let's see. I'm surprised you're not drinking St. Pauli Girl. Big A's, I'm not a big fan of beer in green bottles. For some reason, to me, like the Heineken and like that, they tend to taste a little skunky. I can't explain it. Now, I do like Rolling Rock if it's fresh, okay? But as far as like Heineken and Beck's and stuff, I don't like beer in green bottles. Danny Martinez, you absolutely rock, brother. What beer will you not drink? Dane, I pride myself as I travel around the world, and I still do with my job and when I did in the military and like that. Probably one of the worst. I'm not a big fan of dark beers, okay? Like some people really love Guinness, and it's okay. If that's what's available, I'll drink it. But there's a lot of darker beers. I'm not a big fan of Sam Adams. Now, there's a few beers that they have that I like, but Sam Adams has a lot of hops in it. This Blue Moon beer has a lot of hops in it. I mean, it was on sale, so that's what I bought. But regular beers, when they're making it, picture this, okay, they got a handful of hops, they put it in the kettle, and that's what they cook it up with and like that. Sam Adams is, okay, here, grab another, here's some of this here, hey, just for fun, let's put another one, like that. They put a ton of hops in their beer, and they're real bitter, okay? They're real bitter, and I'm not a big fan of that. Let's see. Dunkelweiss, oh my God. Yeah. Ever had Eisbach, Ryan? Eisbach. They literally take beer and they put it in a small container or barrel and they freeze it, right? So all the water in the beer freezes, and then they punch a hole in this big ice block and you drink it out with a straw. So all you're getting is the beer and the alcohol and oh my God, and all the water is, kind of, like I said, frozen. Holy crap. Talk about knocking your man parts in the dirt. Ooh. Oh my gosh. Yeah, bad memories of that. Hangar 24 Orange Wheat. Murphy Man. That sounds like a lot of fun. Sorry I missed a bit, Andrew. 3:30 in the morning over here trying to hang in there. Have a beverage, brother. It'll help you sleep when this thing is over with. I'm just kind of keeping things going right now. Heavy Weiss Blonde. Yeah, Ryan, that's like my favorite. My favorite type of beer is the Weiss beer. Love it. Absolutely love it. You know, it's very cloudy. It's hard to see through it and stuff like that. Well, I'm sure we got some new folks here, so let me go over a few more things. Second Chance Redlines, like I said, they've got a lot of great products. Vince Scott at Second Chance Redlines, his decals, folks, are second to none. Check out his website at scredlines.com. Use the code down below there on the screen, DGY10, at the end of your sale, and you'll get 10% off any sale on his website. So please check that out. But he's got a lot of products to offer. He's got the Retro Flame paints. If you like the Spectre Flame paints from the Redline shop, you'll love these paints too. He also sells hoods, the metal hoods that the Redline shop used to offer. Vince has them. He also has, I think he said it was 144 different kinds of plastic replacement glass for your classic Hot Wheels, okay? So go to Vince's Second Chance Redlines and check it out. If you don't see what you're looking for, ask him. He can get it made. Also, the cabinets that you see there on the bottom left hand or the bottom right hand corner, he's got over 1,200 different kinds of decals for your classic Hot Wheels, your newer vehicles like your 55 gassers, your Camaros, your Silverados and stuff like that. And if you don't see what you're looking for, you can ask for custom decals. All right? Check out Vince at Second Chance Redline. He's got some great products. When I'm doing a few cars here and there, I make my own decals. I got the white toner set up. But when I need bunches of decals, like if I'm doing a run of 25 or 50 or something like that, I have Vince print them because his quality is second to none when it comes to printing custom decals. Okay? So please check that out. Let's see. Icebox gives you brain freeze. Yeah, if you drink it too damn fast, of course it does. I miss Germany too. When I was working over in Kuwait, my friend Eric North was in here earlier. We were working in Kuwait together. When you're working overseas, if you stay overseas a certain amount of time, a portion of your paycheck is tax-free. But you can only come back to the United States 35 days a year. And what I would do is I would send a plane ticket to my wife and say, hey, okay, in 2 weeks, meet me in Germany. I'll pick you up at the airport. And then we would just go tour. We'd do the wineries and the beer places. And we went to like the Neuschwanstein Castle that looks like the Disney Castle. Got on a train. We went to Paris. Went to this quaint German town called Rothenburg. One of the most beautiful places I've ever been in my life. And every time we go back to Germany, we go to Rothenburg. But I love Bavaria overall. It is one of the most beautiful places in the world. And because of my German heritage, I mean, when I go there, I actually feel like I've been there before. If you believe in, I know, in reincarnation, whatever. But when I'm there, I'm going, wow, yeah, I feel really comfortable here. It's pretty crazy. But I absolutely love Germany. I love Europe. Let's see. Is there a holy grail of Diecast or Ark of the Covenant rarity you are still chasing to redo? This is from David Parker. There are cars that I have not done yet that I would like to do. I mean, I've done beach bombs and I've done original Oldsmobile 442 cars and stuff like that. But one thing I will offer anybody who's online right now, and there's 31 people here, if you've got some red lines that you need restored, I will trade those services in exchange for other red lines. Okay? So if you want some red lines restored and stuff like that, talk to me. Now, if you want me to restore your Olds 442 or something like that, okay, good deal. But don't give me a damn Jackrabbit Special or a Silhouette or something like that, okay? I got a ton of them. I mean, I don't want to look a gift horse in the mouth, all right? I love doing the cars. I love doing them all, and I love getting any kind of old red lines. Especially, I need Camaros, any of the Spoilers series cars, especially like Evil Weevils, and heavy Chevys and nitty gritty kitties and stuff like that. I love doing them. And I'll be giving away a set of those in the very, very near future. Okay. I promised it back at 5,000 subscribers, but my account got hacked. And I've been trying to recover a whole bunch of stuff, but that'll be coming in the near future. Okay. But I love the spoiler series. I love the original Sweet 16 series, the second series. Yeah, like I said, if you got cars you want restored, contact me, leave me a note in the comments. I'll get back to you, and then we can make arrangements and see. The only thing I say to you, please be patient. I'm working on the road. I'm actually working on the road right now. I owe a bunch of cars to people, but life gets in the way. Your cars will turn out beautiful. It just takes time. Now, I've had some cars for months. All right. I'm working on one car for a friend of mine that I've been doing for over a year. All right. And it's a really complicated modification and build. But when I'm done, it's going to be absolutely cherry. All right. So please check that out. If you got stuff you want me to restore for you or a custom you want me to build, get a hold of me and we can talk for sure. Let's see. Hap, how you doing, brother? Yeah, Hap, definitely. I would love to restore that Bread Baron for you, buddy. Hap Hathaway does some incredible music. I mean, he's always out on the road playing guitars and stuff like that. He's going to be writing my theme song for Diecast Graveyard. Instrumental, slow, evil, heavy bass, something that you would hear in a graveyard. Okay, but Hap is going to do that for me. Good stuff. Let's see. Rye Guy says he lived not too far from a castle. Yes. Simple Customs by Eddie. No to too much to work. You know, unfortunately, brother, until I retire, it pays the bills. I'm going to be 63 this year. Now, some people said to me the other day, "Oh, you don't look 63." Well, I am. Fat doesn't wrinkle, okay? That's why I still look young. I'm going to be 63 this year. I figure I got a couple more years of working. My truck will be paid off. I got a big credit card that I want to pay off and get that down. Once I get those things taken care of, I'll be good to go. I'll be able to retire. I'll have my military retirement, my veterans retirement, my Social Security and stuff like that. Plus, my wife has her sign shop and she's still working. Then I can do customs and restorations and like that full time. And I'm really looking forward to that day because I love my hobby. Let's see. Diecast Graveyard, one of the best custom cars I've ever had. Murphy Man, thank you. Thank you. Your words are too kind, brother. As you know what, Murphy Man? This one's for you, okay? Have a beer, cheers, or your favorite adult beverage, or if you don't drink, your Coke or your water or whatever. But this one's for you, Murphy Man. Thank you for the kind words. Oh, gosh. Wow, this is fun. I'm really enjoying myself. Let's see. Dane, take care, brother. Thank you for stopping by. Danny says his in-laws are from Austria and taught you a lot of German customs. Yeah, I'll tell you what, I really love the atmosphere over there. But you know what? I'm going to tell you something. My travels in the military when I was in the Army, and even as a civilian, because I still do a lot of traveling, all the places that I've gone to in my career, to Europe and to Asia, I've been to Korea several times. I've been to Thailand. I've been to Cambodia and Laos. I've spent a lot of time in Hawaii. Some wonderful, wonderful people there. All over the United States. Now, there's a few states up in the northwest United States I haven't been to yet, but I still want to do that. I've been all over Europe. I lived in Germany for 3 years. I've been back and forth there. I lived in the Middle East. I lived in Afghanistan for a year. I lived in Kuwait for over 4 years. And I'll tell you what, everywhere I go, I meet absolutely wonderful, wonderful people. As long as you're respectful, You respect their culture, you respect their customs and like that. Everywhere you go, I meet wonderful, wonderful people, and it's my absolute pleasure to learn the customs and traditions of folks. It's so much fun. I really do enjoy it. Cheers. Thanks for stopping in, Dane. Let's see. Hap says your theme song is in the works. Hap, I know that you're busy, brother. You're as busy as I am. Oh, Ancient One, Carl. Yeah, thanks a lot, brother. I'm surprised you're still here. Maple Leaf Customs. Wow, 5 languages. That's incredible. Yeah, Andrew. His wife is Austrian. Canadian transplanted. Yeah, I love learning different languages and stuff. Yeah, Grizz from Big Paw Garage. Um, one of my good friends too. He does incredible work. Grizz does some great, incredible work with his 3D printer. Now, the only way you can get his stuff, though, is to get it wholesale from Vince at Second Chance Redlines, who has the replacement bearings for the Redline cars. He can make custom tires and wheels. We were talking earlier about doing the custom tires and wheels for the General Lee cars. And Grizz, I'll be talking to you about that, too, okay? But all kinds of stuff like that. He does the little the push bar on the nose, and the little I mean, he didn't do this one, but the little antenna. I'm sure he can make that too. But yeah, he does some beautiful, beautiful work. Let's see. Did some time in Cairo. I haven't been to India yet. I have a lot of friends from India, and it's a place I would like to see. Now, I've seen a lot of pictures and stuff, but don't be judgmental when it's coming to what you see online. I've been to Vietnam, not during the war, but I've been to Vietnam, and I've been all over the Vietnam. And I'll tell you, I was working in this one area. We were doing what's called MIA recovery. We were going to known crash sites to recover the remains or find remains of known crash sites from Americans that maybe crashed in a plane and stuff like that. And we were there, and we had some of the local workers that were hired. Now, these people had nothing. I mean, they literally lived in a grass shack with a dirt floor, and it's incredibly humbling. But yet, when lunchtime came around, a couple guys would walk into the jungle, and they would come out carrying bananas and mangoes and stuff like that. They had nothing, but they offered you everything they had. It was absolutely an incredible journey. Randy, super chat. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Randy. This is for you, buddy. This is for you. Super chat. Thank you. Gosh, you're so incredibly generous. Thank you. Wow. God, what a beautiful German girl. I love this picture. Yeah. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. You know, it's funny. When I went to Germany, I was married to my first wife. And we had a good, solid relationship and everything else. But I'll tell you, if I wasn't married when I went to Germany, I would have been before I came back. I absolutely love Europe, the culture, the people. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love America too. I hate our government. Hate our government. Right? I mean, I'm not going to do any uprisings or anything like that. But I love America. I love being American. I'm very proud of it. But I'm also incredibly humble when I visit other people in other countries. Cheers. Randy, thank you so much. Big A. I met a lot of folks in Hawaii there, and absolutely incredible culture, people. It's such a learning experience. It's such a learning experience. Let's see. Caliber 50 Custom says I was one of the first channels he watched and got him involved with doing the diecast. Thank you, brother. I really do appreciate that. Andrew says I visited 72 countries, lived in 7 of them, gathered great memories all around the world. Andrew, so did I. I lived in Europe. I lived in Asia. I've traveled all over the world. I've made so many friends. I am so absolutely blessed by the education that I got traveling overseas, and I'm very humbled when it comes to the nice, great folks that I met. You know what? But it also includes you folks too. I meet more and more people online, and I talk to people that are part of the diecast community, helping them out with their questions and stuff like that. And I love passing out information as best as I can, in my opinion. All right? There's so many people. I mean, no matter what you do, every single person uses an airbrush this way, except for this person, So no matter what you do, how you do it, there's always somebody who does it different. That's why you should follow some of the other channels. No, you should follow all the other channels. All right? Like Andrew from Maple Leaf Customs. He does beautiful work. Cole from Kuda's Diecast Customs. Young guy coming up. He does great work. Tom from Caliber 50 Customs. Had full custom diecast on here. Brad a little while ago. Great stuff. David Parker says, greatest country in the world that we are free to complain about. I have to agree with you, brother. I mean, I don't agree with everything government does, and I'm not going to get into that whole government discussion because I'll just get all pissed off and angry and stuff like that, and I don't want to do that. Oh my gosh, yeah. Paco, how can you remove paint from a plastic piece of a die cast? Honestly, Paco, if I was going to do something like that, what I probably would do would be not to dip it in anything to get rid of the paint. Now, you could put it in super clean, okay? Super clean will remove that paint without destroying the plastic, but you don't want to leave it in there too long, okay? It'll help soften the paint so you can kind of scrub it off a little bit with like a Scotch-Brite pad or something. But just be careful with it. Don't leave it in too long, because if you leave the plastic in too long, it starts to get a little bit gummy. All right? So when you get it out and you scrub the paint off, wash it with soap and water, and then if you have to put it back in a little bit longer and go that way. Murphy Man, $10. Oh my God, you guys are great. You guys are great. Another super chat. Here you go. Murphy Man, that's for you, buddy. That's for you. Cheers. Thank you. Every time I do one of these live broadcasts, and who knows, if I'm still here next Saturday, I'll have another. But if I happen to be going home, I'm going to try and do these at least once a month, hopefully twice a month. But if you got questions, put them in the comments afterwards too. Or get a hold of me. You don't have to wait till the next live broadcast. Get a hold of me. I'll answer your questions as best I can. And you know what? Here's a promise to you. If I don't have the answer, I'll check out to one of my other buddies who does this too and get an answer for you. But we'll do the best we can. All right? It's no good if you're not having fun with your hobby. And that's what we're here for. Okay? Murphy Man, thank you. Thank you. You absolutely rock. Full custom diecast garage. Not a problem. Andrew, I know that you're doing the best you can to stay awake over there in Switzerland and stuff like that. And I'm really hoping that someday I can get over there and visit you, brother. I do want to come back to Germany when they start having the Oktoberfest again. I made, when I was stationed in Kuwait, or working in Kuwait, I made Oktoberfest 7 years in a row. From when I was at home. You know, I loved it. I love going there. It's just so much fun. I brought my brothers over there. My wife had been there with me several times. So much fun. So much fun. Well, Andrew, thank you. I'm having fun with the live stream. This is a new format for me. Like I said, if you saw the first time that I did a live stream compared to this one, completely different, brother. It's like night and day. Danny Martinez. Danny was talking to Ricky, who was on here earlier, and said that you were really fond of the build that I did for the Four Horsemen a little while back with the Uncle Paulie Studebaker drag truck. Is that correct? You said you really liked that. Oven cleaner, Vince, remove the paint. It will remove the paint, brother. I'm not sure how it will react with the plastic. That's a good question. Now, I have used oven cleaner to remove paint off the back sides of boats on fiberglass that was painted on, and we went back in with my wife's sign shop, and we went back in, and after it was polished up, and did that. Okay, Danny, yeah, the Studebaker Uncle Paulie truck, brother, when I get back home, I'm sending that to you. Cheers. Shout out to Chris at Northeast Ohio, taking a break from Diecast and YouTube. Hope to see you soon. Gearhead, Chris, what website or YouTube page does he have, brother? Ricky's still here. Ricky rocks. Ricky's one of my best friends on from YouTube connections and stuff like that. Ricky has Ricky Montalvo Customs, and he's been coming into his own as far as doing his customs. He's doing a lot of stuff for his friends up there. Ricky, I don't know if he still does, but I know he used to be a really big-time DJ up in some of the disco clubs up in the New York City area. And Ricky absolutely rocks. You're welcome, Danny. I'll get that to you as soon as I get home, brother. I want to print up a custom card for it and then get that in the mail to you. Randy Heisel says, DOT number 3 brake fluid will remove the paint also. I haven't tried the brake fluid, brother. I've seen people use it. I know the Super Clean works, and I've done that. Big Paw Garage says, I use pure bleach to remove paint and chrome from plastic parts. That's where I use the Super Clean. The Super Clean will remove that chrome in an absolute heartbeat. And you can definitely get in there with your hands and stuff like that, too. Maybe not so much in the bleach, but that's a really good suggestion, Chris. Brian Cook, I am doing absolutely good, brother. Thank you so much for stopping in. This has been a really good broadcast and stuff like that. I've had a lot of fun. Cool Wheels, ELO remover. Removes paint from plastic. Takes some time, but it works. ELO remover. I'll have to check that out. I'll have to check it out. Northeast Ohio Diecast and Treasures, Gearhead. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. Yeah, sometimes you do these things too long, you definitely get a little bit burned out. Wow. All right, so let's go over a few more things that I've done in the past here, but a lot of folks that are new here. Oh, Vince says you've used the oven cleaner on several. Okay, I'm going to have to try it out. Try out some different things. What removes paint off of plastic and stuff. That's a really good, be a really good video. Okay. I'm not a big fan of Goo Gone, all right? My wife, like I said, owns a sign shop, and a lot of people, they say they use the Goo Gone to remove the glue residue from peeling vinyl letters and stuff off. We actually use 3M adhesive remover that you can get at automotive stores, and that tends to work really good. It's not that expensive. Comes in a small can, but that takes the glue and stuff off. I don't know about paint and stuff, but it'd be pretty wild. Let's see. All right. Here's some cars that I've got coming out in the spring. And I do mean the spring because I got some stuff at home that I still owe a bunch of people that I want to get out in the mail. I've just been up here working in the Virginia Beach area. I live in Florida, and that's where my stuff is, okay? But I've got these cars here that will be coming out in the spring. Vince from Second Chance Redlines did my decals, okay? He does beautiful, beautiful decal work. And I sent him some ideas, and this is what he sent back. So we'll be doing some in the white, Been doing some in the gold color. These are the 55 gassers. Now, what's also really cool in this is we got the 67 Camaro, which will be in the gold and white, and the 83 Chevy Silverado, which will be in the gold and white. Excuse me. The Silverado truck will have a bed cover over the top, or a tonneau cover, printed by Bearcat 3D Designs. Now, if you want to get the bed covers for the Silverado trucks or the 62 Chevy pickups or like that, check with Vince at Second Chance Redlines, because you'll be able to get those bed covers from him. All right? But send him a message there at Second Chance Redlines, which is, hey, right here. Second Chance Redlines, SCRedlines.com. And don't forget to use code DGY10 to get 10% off of anything you buy on Second Chance Redlines. Okay? Good stuff. Got all kinds of people talking. Let's see. 3M will dry you out. Wear gloves. Yes, absolutely, brother. The adhesive remover will dry you out, so just be careful using it. Murphy Man, yeah, those are good cars. They're going to be a lot of fun. Oh, here you go. You didn't see this one. 69 Camaro pace car. These are coming out in the spring also. They'll be on a custom card. They will have a certificate of authenticity, a little sticker on the back, and a hologram, and it'll be on a custom card. These are going to be absolutely beautiful. Now, speaking of these, here we got the 55 Chevy Bel Air gassers. I did one a while back in October, and they had a green lettering and stuff to them and pinstriping. These ones are going to be blue. Now, I'm also going to be doing the 67 Chevelle. I'm going to be doing a 67 Camaro. Those are going to be beautiful too. And quite possibly the 83 Chevy Silverado. So keep an eye open for these. These are going to be available on my webpage, which is www.diecastgraveyard.com. All right, good stuff there. We got a build coming up. Diecast Graveyard, Luke's Run What You Brung Challenge. You have to use the Mini Cooper car. That's pretty much the only stipulation. There'll be two categories. From 15 on down, get your kids, your grandkids, whatever, involved in this, because first place prize for the winner, chosen by the subscribers, okay, 15 and below, is $100. All right, and that's offered by Joe at Chaotic Customs. That's Luke's dad. All right, putting that up. Anywhere from 16 and above, there'll be adults, and we're going to be giving away some stuff. It might be like a really cool airbrush or something along those lines. But there'll be some cool prizes there for the adults too. But participate in this. The build is due the last day of March. There's a video on my YouTube page for this challenge. Check it out, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Please put in the comments your intention of participating in a build, just so I can kind of keep track of a few things. Okay? What do we got here? Let's see. Brian Cook, super clean. Those will be sweet. Silverado is going to be awesome. I agree, brother. Silverado is going to be absolutely sweet. Now, all of those builds also will have a chase car involved. And if once I put them online for sale, if you buy one of those cars on the custom card, free shipping, all that stuff, you will also be entered into the drawing for the free chase car. There'll be one. All right? There'll be one chase car. And if you buy one of those cars or whatever, you'll also be entered for the chase car. All right? That's going to be pretty damn awesome. Let's see. Randy says, do you build plastic model kits? You know, Randy, I haven't done a plastic model kit in a long time, but I definitely want to. One of the things, and I didn't have time to get it all together, that I'm working on is I have a 1/18 scale Dodge Charger that looks like the General Lee car, and I've got all the pieces for it. I've got the push bar in the front, the CB radio antenna, the rims for the wheels. I got all that stuff. But when I paint it like the General Lee, when I go to do it, on the roof where the Confederate flag goes. You've got the Confederate flag. What I want to do is all the stars in the flag and all the white stripes in the Confederate flag, I want to cut it out with a jeweler's saw. Okay? That's going to be interesting. I've always wanted to do this for some stupid reason, but I want to try that. Let's see. Renegade Diecast, the Poison Pintle custom that I did for you is one of your favorites. I thank you, Les, but Les, this is more directed at you. The 55 panel truck that I have where I cut out the roofing like that, I'm going to be getting one of those vacuum machines that Andrew has from Maple Leaf Customs, and I'm going to make the glass like that. I'm hoping that I'll be getting one of those in the very, very near future. Let's see. Andrew, thank you. Yeah, for the customs that I got coming up are going to be a lot of fun. I've got some bone shakers coming up. I got a few other things. Let's see. Rye Guy, thank you for showing, brother. Thank you. Thank you for your super chat love. I'll be talking to you soon, brother. Thank you so much. And good luck for your son for the lacrosse tryouts. Okay? Hope that he gets a good result. Cheers, brother. Have a great night. Thank you. Big Paw Garage says he's out of here. Grizz, thank you. Thank you for showing up, brother. I'll be talking to you real soon. Like I said, I got a whole bunch of stuff coming up. It's incredible. Let's see. It's yeah, what a great night. Let's see. Wow. Yeah, Les, I'll be talking to you about that once I get home. Here in Virginia Beach, man, I am completely stranded. Ryan, cheers, brother. Have a great night, buddy. I'll be talking to you soon. Okay. Are there any more questions anybody has? We've been on here for a couple hours. We got 30 people still here. Thank you for your time and everything. What a great time. Don't forget the super chat in the bottom, okay? Super chat in the bottom, down there in the bottom right-hand corner. Anything you can do to help out is greatly, greatly appreciated, okay? Incredible, folks. Yeah, Andrew's got an Instagram page. I have an Instagram page. Check out that build-off by Luke. Luke's challenge there. The video is on my YouTube page. Check out the challenge there. And please participate. It's going to be a lot of fun. The only real big stipulation is you have to use that Mini Cooper. But you can build any kind of car you want. Okay? That's going to be a lot of fun. Well, let's see. This has been a good time. Do you like the layout and the format and stuff that I have here? I mean, if you look at my first video and look at this one, it's like night and day. See, I started dead. Brian, go ahead and get a hold of me in the comments if you would. Yeah, I can help you find wheels for the show off for sure. There's some cars that I use. One of them is the MIG rig. I use that. Now I believe on a show off are the back wheels on that the cap style wheels, and the front wheels are the ones where you can see the axle through the center of the front wheel. Okay, is that correct? Paco, you absolutely rock. Thank you again for the Patreon subscription, brother. You absolutely rock, sir. Thank you. Mucho gracias, mi amigo. Thank you so much, my friend. Danny, yeah. I don't know either, brother. It's a miracle, I'll tell you. Thank you so much. Carl, brother, thank you. I'll be talking to you soon. Thank you again. And I love you guys, you and Annette. Like I said, my brother, I love you so much. I'll be talking to you soon. I can't wait to see you again. It's always far too long. Have a great night, buddy. And I wish I could be there with you tomorrow at breakfast up at the little diner there. But Say hello to Coop for us. All right. Have a great night, buddy. Thanks a lot, Carl. Brad at Full Custom Diecast Garage. Video and audio is great. It's you know, like I said, I did a lot of study and stuff like that. It's been a lot of fun, but thank you for your feedback. Brian, send me some pictures of the car, please. You can get a hold of me at Uncle Paulie at diecastgraveyard.com. That's my email there for that. Uncle Paulie at diecastgraveyard.com. But, yeah, I'll be happy to help you find those. Take care, Carl. Have a great night. Randy, take care. Okay, guys, it looks like people are fading out. Been here for a couple hours. I can't thank you enough for joining me tonight and asking questions and saying hi to everybody that's coming in. Yeah, Danny, thank you for your support and everything, brother. Thank you so much. And this has been a really good live feed. Andrew over there in Switzerland, thanks for staying up, brother. I know you need to get to bed and get some sleep. Okay, Brian, yeah, I'll look forward to getting those pictures from you, but if I can help you out with that, I'm happy to do it, buddy. That's what this is all about, right? Excellent. Okay. Let's see here. Studio mode. Yeah. Thank you guys so much for everything. And Andre, I had a great night too. Thank you, brother. Andre, one of my top subscribers on Patreon. He's always been there to support me. Plus, he buys a lot of the customs that I make too. He does great. Ricky, oh my gosh, Ricky, you know, you rock, brother. I made a lot of good friends doing this hobby, and I've really enjoyed it so much. Hap, solo guitar videos, yeah. Thanks, Hap. Yeah, I've had such a great time doing this. I've done a lot of studying and stuff like that. It's going to be fantastic. Jeff, thank you. Well, yeah, it's been a lot of fun, brother, and hopefully I can get home soon and start making some more videos and having a lot of fun. Yes, Gearhead, anybody can buy customs. I've got my web page, and I've got a few on there now. It's diecastgraveyard.com. Check it out and go to where it says shop. I've got some customs there that are being offered. Now, a lot of those are pre-orders. Okay, I don't have them in stock, but I got a bunch of other stuff that I'm getting ready to put on there in the very near future. And everything that you buy on that page is free shipping. It comes on a custom card, autographed with a certificate of authenticity. It's gonna be great. Brad, thank you. Thanks for showing up tonight, brother. I really do appreciate it. Brian, thank you. Thanks for showing up again. Paco. David Parker, thank you, brother. God bless you too and your family. Thank you guys so much. I can't thank you enough. Let's go ahead and give this a call. And thank you again. Hopefully, if I'm not back home next Saturday, I'm going to do another live stream. Because you know what? It's because that's what I do. But thank you so much. It's been fantastic. Have a great night, folks. God bless you all, you and your family. Stay healthy. And cheers. My pleasure. There it is. Hey, there's a thumb.